Race number 2 is due off at 12:45. Open a tab gold account 0313141874, a maiden plate. This will be run over 1200 meters. And when you look at race number 2, you got to get those bets on. Race number 2 will be the opening leg of the bar pot. So for those bar pot players who like to get involved in the bar pot. And race number 2 will commence the bar pot. Let's get straight into the interviews in the second race. Once again, Stuart Ferry and Gareth Van Zyl. They'll tell us about their charges, and you can make up your mind if you're going to go with them or throw them into your calculations.
Yeah, Symmetry, she's always shown good work and at home, and better than her race course suggests, you know. So we'll put a pair of blinkers on it on Saturday, and let's see how she goes. Like I say, her work at home is better than what it says on the race card.
Yeah, she's got the looks to match. Obviously, last winter's, I think, 3-part sister, and a filly that's taken a little bit of time just to come to hand, because she's a big, strong, scopy type of a filly, very impressive specimen, and I think she's a filly to follow. She may just need the one run, but a filly that's definitely got some ability.
There you heard the inside information from Stuart Ferry and Gareth Van Zyl. Devon, quite interesting. The top 2 in the betting are first timers. We've got number 1 October's Song, who's trading at around 18 to 10. So number 1 October's Song, Serena Moodley for Michael Miller. And we know the Michael Miller team, they can really get their first timers to rock and roll. And I can tell you, out at Summerveld during the week, lots of talk for number 1 October's Song. Apparently, this daughter Rafif can gallop, so watch her in the preliminaries, watch how she goes down to the start. But the talk is October's Song, very, very much alive. And then chatting to Gareth Van Zyl, Indigo Fields has got the looks to match the pedigree and the ability. He was of the opinion she's going to come on with the run. But looking at the field, barring number 3, Kitten's Adventure, who did have a good run behind Mariah, who came out and franked the form. The first timers, how do you rate their chances?
Yes, Sheldon, I'm in agreement with you that the first timers have a very big chance of winning this race. Interesting that you mentioned number 1 October Song, because I just updated the betting this morning and it's now shortened into 2 to 1. Just to touch on this pedigree, this is an extremely well-bred horse. The dam of Bush Girl is Devon Air, who won the Rockman's July in 1984 with Felix Kutsi aboard. This horse is very well related to horses like August Rush, who won the Mercury Sprint, and Miss October, who was also a very good sprinter. So has speed, and well, the betting suggests that this is the horse to beat at the moment. Having said that, another horse, number 6, Indigo Fields. Another beautifully bred horse. Field Flower produced horses like last winter, who was rated 132. This was trained by Dean Kannemeyer. Field Flower also won the Cape Guineas, so a lot of positive comments from Gareth Van Zyl, and this horse is definitely in with a lively chance. One more first time I want to touch on is number 12, Tide is High. If you look at the Dam Sea of Calm, this horse, Tide is High, is closely related to Shanty Man, who's a very good sprinter in his own right. And the sire of Sea of Calm was quite American. So Sea of Calm raced overseas for a while, was with Stan Ellie in Cape Town, and is also a champion sire in his own right. So another one to keep a close eye on. But for me, the first timers dominate this race.
As they say, it's all in the blood, and these horses are absolutely bred in the purple. And number 1 October's Song, this daughter of Rafif, she's got the bloodline, a terrific pedigree. And if the talk is right, number 1 October's Song could be the right one. But when it comes to first timers, you've got to watch them in the preliminaries, watch how they go down to the start. I mean, some of them don't jump, some of them do a wheel spin, do a 360, but the talk is real big for number 1 October Song. And Gareth Van Zyl's horse, also there is some likable comments there. So the opening leg of the bar pot, first timers, always difficult to gauge, but throw them in, and then throw in perhaps Kitten's Adventure, who did have a run, and the experience under the belt, there's nothing for that one run.